What does your country taste like?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Now, when I think of foods that represent the good old US of A, of course, I think of hot dogs, hamburgers, and sushi-ritos.
Okay.
In fact, the hamburger is widely recognized as the quintessential American dish, but what do you think our national dish should actually be?
Strawberries, blueberries, and white berries.
I don't know what white berries are, but I'm sure we can arrange that dish for you. But right now, it's time for Where
in the world do these international national foods come from? What burgers are to America, other dishes are to other countries. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna try a national dish from somewhere in the world, and when we say national dish, what we mean is a dish that is either officially recognized as the national dish of a country, or it's highly popular and a staple dish strongly associated with a particular country.
Yes.
And we're gonna guess where that dish is from by throwing a dart at the map that Chase is standing next to, the national cartographer himself.
Yeah, nice.
All right, he's gonna measure how far a dart is from the correct answer, and the person with the lowest score in the end is the winner.
And since I won last time, Link, you're gonna get another special advantage dart. This time it's the gooey globe dart, a small globe smothered in one of America's favorite foods, melted American cheese. And the winner will be named International King of the World. And every time they proclaim their new title, the loser must sniffle, yes, oh, hail International World King. Whoever it is, Link or Rhett.
It could be either one of us.
In their best Squire voice. That's what it was. That was a Squire voice.
Yes.
Okay? Let's do it.
We have a bowl of some goo type situation and accoutrements.
And we've been instructed, we're supposed to take this
Oh my gosh.
and kind of, oh, whoa,
Look at
whoa.
how gooey this is.
It's like a taffy situation. And then you grab, I'm grabbing a cucumber and I'm dipping it in some chili sauce. And I'm going for, there's also peanut sauce here, so.
I mean, if you eat it on its own, it's like tasteless snot. Like, it's not, if it were salty.
That's not really a peanut sauce, is it? I'm confused.
Whatever I got in this is so hot.
You're getting a
Oh,
hat fan.
I mean, you're gonna go first because you won last time.
We've never had the country of Brunei on the board, right? And this is one of the most unexpected things that I can imagine being in this game. So I'm just kind of just putting those two things together and going for Brunei.
Okay. It's little. Oh!
Whoa.
I see that you brought back your toy here.
Oh yeah.
Or Morgan gave you your toy to play with again. A generally positive response to your camera work. People,
right.
You know, Mythical Beasts wanted to see more of it.
Well, there's more where that came from. It's right here. You're seeing it.
I definitely feel like, I mean, with this chili sauce, we got to be thinking something over there on the far eastern part of the map. So I'm going to try to out-Brunei you.
You can out-Brunei me? Okay.
Accuracy. Ah! What? I think I just nailed freaking Brunei!
Let me look.
Did you see that?
Well, this might be your day, Link.
What is happening? I'm feeling
Tell me
good.
how you feeling.
I'm feeling great. I aimed for something and I threw the dart and then it hit exactly what I was aiming for. It was like I could throw a dart.
There's so little red on Brunei, and you hit Brunei on the exact red part of it.
Oh, so if it's Brunei, that means it's 0 for him.
Yeah.
This stretchy, sticky delicacy called ambuyat is made by combining hot water and the starch of the interior of the sago palm tree.
Of course.
This communal food is typically enjoyed with a spicy durian and shrimp paste sauce, as well as fresh vegetables, and has been recognized by its country's tourism board as a national dish. The arduous process of harvesting palm trees has been passed down through generations in Brunei.
Yes! Look at that! Look at what I did on purpose.
Okay, it's only round 1.
I got one right.
It's only round 1.
And I did, every part of it came together.
Hold on. As the
for me.
director of this documentary, I just want to say, back off just a little bit.
Fine. I know when to pick my moments.
Just a look. Just back off just a little bit.
I know when to pick my moments, man.
But for round 1, Link, you had 0, and Rhett, you had 12.
Is that our first ever 0?
I think it is.
I think it is.
Wow.
On the small, arguably the smallest target ever.
That's impressive.
Ooh,
This
eyeball
looks
pizza.
Nice.
I mean,
This looks really.
it's shaped like an eye.
I'm gonna go right through.
I'm a little bit afraid of the yolk, but I'm gonna get some of the white stuff here. Very cheesy,
Oh man, that's good.
sauceless pizza situation. Now, I've had this before. Haven't you?
Let me get that on camera.
I think when we were hanging out with Gorgon, he was so hospitable. He was always bringing in food whenever we would go over there. And I think he brought this over one time, like a Middle Eastern pizza situation. So I have to go for Saudi Arabia. Here we go. Not bad.
Hey, and you know what, Link? You actually got pretty close to the correct answer, which is Georgia.
You think it's Georgia, huh? Why do you think it's Georgia?
Because I've had this at an Armenian restaurant. You're in the right region of the world. You're just not as specific as you needed to be. A lot of Armenian cuisine is influenced by Russian cuisine. And Georgia, used to be a part of the USSR. Now, first of all, you're crowding me a little bit here. Are you trying to?
I've moved back.
Yeah, I mean, I now that you've become Mr. Accurate and you're really close to the correct answer. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know if.
I like it when you call me Mr.
I don't know if I
Accurate.
can get closer to the correct answer than you already are. I can't.
Okay. You just ate hachapuri, a cheese-filled leavened bread topped with a soft-boiled egg and butter. This delectable treasure has its own national day of celebration and has been inscribed on the list of intangible cultural heritage for Georgia.
Hey,
I just can't throw today.
it's Armenian history, I guess.
All right, 4 for Link, 11 for Rhett.
Oh, man.
Hey, want to remind you, go over and check out the Mythical Kitchen channel. You can learn how to cook food good. That's the name of a series. You learn how to smash together snacks that seem like polar opposites, and even how to make a meal for $2.75. Lots of great work happening over there with the team. So be sure to check them out. Mythical Kitchen, its own channel on YouTube.
Its own channel.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome, Josh. Good work over there.
There's a whole layer of just straight ice in this.
Okay, so there's this.
Good Lord, what is happening?
I'm gonna taste the little pieces.
I'm trying to get. There's beans in there. There's beans.
That's some nice ice cream, and then this some sort of custard,
That's like a flan.
and
I
then
would call that
yes, the beans.
flan, huh? Okay.
This could be Philippines.
Now, Link, I do want to point out.
Maybe. Oh gosh, what's your voice doing? You have a bubble in your
Yeah, I
throat?
had an ice cream bubble.
Beans in your throat?
I want to point something out to you.
Could
as
be
you-
Mongolia.
As you think about your reasoning here. Mm-hmm. And the last time we played this game, we got down to a round that had corn in it. And you said,
Okay.
I've been to Thailand and I definitely did not see any corn.
No! I've been there. I didn't see this.
You had the finger and
There was no corn there when I went.
Now, some mythical beast brought it to our attention that, as a matter of fact,
I saw it the morning I woke up and that episode came out.
you posted like one picture from your Thailand vacation and it was you with corn. I mean, like, what are the chances that you actually had corn and you made a memory on the internet? And this is a man who never posts on Instagram.
Well, if you knew what was in my coconut, then you'd understand why I didn't remember it. I don't know. I'm going squarely for the Philippines. Oh, with a little north of the Philippines.
I'm going to point out a couple of things. I see something
is
that
good.
looks and tastes like flan, and then I see beans, including black beans. But the
thought that
purple
was a-
ice cream in particular, which I think is a taro ice cream, right? I think it's got to be Philippines. I think you're right. You got to move your chair, man. I mean,
I'm not touching you.
I can't. I know.
I'm not touching you.
Yeah, but look. If I get as close as you are when you throw, it's like this.
Oh, okay.
I mean, of course you can hit it. If you're, oh, good gracious! I feel like I'm almost touching the board.
Well, I'm not.
Of course
I'm
you
not
hit.
quite-
Of
not-
course you hit Brunei.
I'm not quite that.
Of
close.
course you hit Brunei.
Fine. If you're gonna take my seat, I'm gonna take your camera.
Okay, yeah, get a shot of this. Man, I almost
Oh,
feel like
gosh.
I feel like I might be too close. I
Oh,
feel like I
wow.
feel intimidated by how close I am to it. Oh, gosh. Too close, man.
What we got?
This beautiful dessert is called halo halo, which translates to mix mix. It's made of crushed ice, evaporated or condensed milk, and various ingredients, including but not limited to sweetened beans, coconut strips, cubed yams, fruit, flan, and ube ice cream. Since World War II, halo halo has become steeped in the history of and oh my goodness,
Yeah.
ubiquitous in
Ubiquitous.
the Philippines.
Yeah.
I'm not giving up my lead.
You aren't, man. This is tough because I've been right about every single guess, and I'm still falling behind every single round.
I've been more right.
All right, Link, you had 6. Brett, 11.
I've had 11 every time.
12 the first time.
Well, this is a smorgasbord.
Gracious, a jubilant dish of all types of meats.
We got some cabbage.
There's some potato. There's that's like a foot.
That black sausage is actually not bad.
I'm still going first here.
Yeah.
I was a little afraid of that black sausage. Was that like blood sausage?
I think it was, but it tasted good. You might be on track. I mean, first of all, you are on track to have the lowest ever score in this game.
I mean, there's so much meat on this plate. The cabbage leads me up to Portugal. Oh, flew away from me.
It's funny how that has become a bad throw for you.
All right, I've moved all the way back. I'm not going to impede your approach.
I'm actually kind of disappointed because I was really hoping you were going to say Portugal because I think it's Portugal. This is the thing that's really sending me in a certain direction. This is, as a man who makes his own paella, I know that this is Spanish chorizo,
Oh, I didn't even eat that.
which is, as you can see, is right there next to Portugal. I don't know if I can get closer than you to Portugal.
Oh, nice.
A little bit closer.
Okay. This hodgepodge of foods, including things like beans, potatoes, carrots, chicken, pork ribs, and pork ears, blood sausage, turnips, and more, is called cozido a portuguesa. This comforting winter meal is believed to have originated as a simple farmer's dish, which soon became a restaurant staple and a part of the national cuisine in Portugal.
We were right. Look, and that is a pork ear, my friends.
It's actually, we've never been 4 for 4 in guesses in the first 4 rounds. That's never happened alone.
Link, you had 9. Rhett, 6.
Okay, I made a little ground though.
Not enough, though.
Okay, this is a big crab.
Oh, that's a huge crab.
That was just sort of hiding.
That's a crab leg. Here we got another
meat
crab
underneath
leg. And what kind of sauce is this on the crab
It's
leg?
a chili sauce.
It's like, sweet. See if I can get a piece of this out here.
Got a little bit on me here.
Oh yeah, crack it open. Oh gosh. Well, see, this is a disadvantage.
Well, you got to deal with it.
This is not designated anywhere on the map. It's basically a free-for-all, and we're totally on our own. I do have an advantage dart, but I have to go first. I mean, obviously this is a coastal cuisine, but this chili sauce is not spicy. It's like a marinara. I mean, when I think about Italy, I don't think about crabs.
Well, it depends on what you do in Italy.
All right, I'm not gonna use this dart. I've got my special dart here. And no, I'm not gonna give Rhett any mercy because I hardly ever win this thing, and this thing's really fun to use, and I'm also going for the lowest score, I think, in the history of this game.
The second lowest score in the history of the game is me in second place, more than doubling your score. That's how good this is today.
I got my squishy ball.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is not a rub. This is a poke. Your answer.
I'm gonna poke, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't have a guess. I know it's not Italy, but it is right in the middle of the map. So I'm actually going to, I don't know where to go. All right, I'm going for the middle of the, I'm going for Italy.
Okay, he stuck it. Okay, Link.
It is Gracie.
Gotta be honest with
You wanna
you.
hold that?
I think it's a very questionable guess.
What's your guess? I mean,
I think this is clearly an Asian dish. My guess is Malaysia, okay? I'm gonna say that this is the official dish of Malaysia. Sadly, I don't know exactly which one of those countries in that area of the world is Malaysia, but I believe that it is somewhere on that peninsula above Brunei, and that's where I'm going to aim. Oh gosh, what is wrong with me today?
You let go
Can I get another
early, and you've given me a no.
I just lost it.
It all comes
you
down
didn't lose.
to this.
You lost it because I did pretty good today.
This sweet
great.
and savory dish, simply called chili crab,
Oh,
made from stir-fried mud crabs tossed in a tomato and chili-based sauce.
tomato. See,
Chili crab has been proudly promoted by one particular country's tourism board as one of their national dishes, and that country is
Italy,
Singapore.
Singapore. So you were in the right ballpark.
And if I had a hit
But
where I was aiming,
You got spooked with your throw.
I can't throw, man.
All right, Rhett, you had 18. Link, 29.
58 to 48. I eked it out.
How do you feel?
I would just like to thank everyone watching from this cam, from every single cam. You know what? I gave my heart and soul to this thing, and I know that you're zooming past me. I watched the last episode where we did this, and
Chase,
lift
your shirt.
this is my moment.
There we go. Huh? What?
I did it.
Congratulations, Link. That was pretty amazing.
Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
Hi, my name is Ingrid,
And my name is Celine.
and this volcano, just 15 minutes from our house, erupted at the beginning of this crazy year. And now it's time.
To spin the
Wheel of Mythicality.
It looks like they made it out okay, though.
Philippines, awesome.
Click the top link to see if we are going to completely fail at world geography in good mythical mode.
And to find out whether Wheel of Mythicality is gonna land.
Ketchup is a smoothie.
Yeah, I put ice in my cereal, so what?
That makes no sense.
Hot dog is a sandwich.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
What?